What we're trying to do at Keys to Life is just pack in as many skills and experiences as we can to get our students to become competent, confident, well-rounded musicians. And we try to provide a very safe space for the reluctant singer to blossom.
Type of classical training you can get through Keys to Life, if you're so inclined, is top-notch. And then, along with that, there's great opportunities for rock band type performance and everything in between.
Anyone interested in music can find something to focus on and grow with through Keys to Life. We offer individual lessons for most instruments. We have the rock and roll program. We have the Seeds of Harmony preschool music program, and we have piano classes.
With little kids and short attention spans, it's a challenge, but I was really lucky that I had musical training as a child, and now to be able to give it back, it's just really great.
Very young children come with a lot of energy. And that's not scary or difficult to deal with if you have a lot of energy, which I do. And if you are comfortable with yourself and able to be silly. It's knowing how to do this in a lesson, focus intensely. Sing it to them, have them sing it back. Take a break and act like a goon. Go draw on the whiteboard and practice your treble clefs. You don't want to make it unfun. The entire rock and roll program is called Upstart Rock. It's comprised of Leora, Boris, Soleil, Aisha, and Iris. To go up on a stage and sing into a microphone in front of 50 people, that does a lot for a kid and their confidence. Boris has a wonderful rock and roll side to him that has been really fun to see come out in rehearsals and on stage.
He's really learned almost like a responsibility level to keeping timing and playing along with somebody rather than just himself. It's been a really nice experience for him. I love the structure of Keys to Life, and we've developed a rapport with Sarah and the instructors, and it feels like family. Our daughter's 4 years old, and she's just following in her brother's footsteps. Music's become a really big part of their lives, to where it's not a matter of us sitting down and saying, time to play. They come home and want to play it.
Aisha gave the time to learn her parts very well. I know that for her to go up on a stage and perform, it's a little scary for her, and she did it. And I'm so proud of her. She did a great job, and I hope that she continues with music because she has a great gift for it. Aisha has a younger sister, Soleil, and she is 5 years old, and she is a fireball of energy. We had a lot of fun helping her play her part. She very much succeeded with staying on point the whole time. Iris is really impressive to me because she has no fear going on stage. I've heard her in rehearsals say things that show she cares and that she wants to lead. So I'm very proud of Iris for her attitude and her aptitude.
She just last week started playing along with the music on the radio, on the piano, and I started crying. was awesome.
My daughter Leora was very excited to be part of this, and she also really just had fun with the other kids, and as a parent, that's what you want. And she gave a lot, and I'm very proud of her. She just played beautifully. Afterwards, they were signing autographs, and they all looked like they felt good about themselves. So it was definitely a success.
It went well. That was my first time actually performing at that place. Upstart Rock is my favorite.
It's fun to play music with an 8-year-old and hear how they're interacting with the world a little bit. It's very refreshing. It certainly puts a bad day in perspective.
I love having young boys who came for guitar lessons and never even thought they would sing, and then suddenly they're singing in front of an audience. Gabby was one of my first students, and he writes great lyrics. He sings insightful things, and I'm very pleased that he performed and that people got to hear a young artist who's got a bright future with whatever he does. If you can go in front of a group of people and sing, or even introduce yourself, you are going to be much more confident as you go out into the world.
We have a chance to explore what you tend to think of when you think of a music school. We also get to have fun, silly, raucous rock and roll shows, and there's just a really nice balance there.
The Teen Takeover is a biannual rock and roll recital. It's because of my students that I came up with the Teen Takeover and made it a thing. It's morphed into having themes. There's costumery and makeup and hair. They've become more and more of a spectacle event, and that is really fun.
Performing can be such a scary thing.
Do you have anything you do to help you, like, when you're nervous?
No, I'm just gonna ride it. Power through.
When they can get up there and feel confident and have a successful performance, I think that's a really important lesson to learn. And then when they start to have fun performing, that's a very satisfying part of it. I like to be up near the front at a recital or something when they perform, so I can give them the fist bump and the high five at the end. That's important to me. Being able to kind of bounce back from a rough showing, or being able to know what it means to perform and have it be successful, I think are really useful lessons. And we live in sort of a very public and scrutinized time. So being used to being scrutinized a little bit, I think, is helpful.
I feel pretty good. I messed up, but
I feel
it's
powerful.
less than noticeable. So
We all messed up once, so that's...
sometimes we messed up, but we had a good time. That's what matters.
Have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Faculty band is a wonderful way for the teachers to get together and perform and show our stuff.
If you come to the recitals, yes, it's a lot of adorable little kids, and that's the main event. But at the end, you also get to hear some pretty good musicians play some numbers, and it's fun for the staff to get to really play.
Turn to the left, fashion. Turn to the right. Ooh, fashion. We are the blue squad and we're coming to town. Beep, beep. You wanna be with us? Here we go. Here's another one. Beep, beep.
My mom wore a pink sparkly dress and it was really poofy, and she wore a crazy wig, and I got to play the synthesizer, and I got to play the drums, and I got to sing, and I got to play the piano, and Guy's hair is crazy. It's fun to be in Upstart Rock because it's fun.
These experiences get carried over into the other aspects of these students and the faculty's lives. We're being inspired by each other, and we're expanding our concept of self and what we're capable of. And that's hugely important for self-confidence. I know that these kids are transformed through this experience. They're given an opportunity that just can't be given anywhere else to show their limitlessness, be vulnerable, and not just be perfect little classical musicians, but go up there and be funny and strange and unique and solid and make mistakes and keep on going.
It helps you sort of keep your life alive. And I think that can be a really powerful way of dealing with a sometimes difficult world. That's what I hope they leave with.